Are we rolling?
Yep.
Cool. This video is going to be a walk and talk. I have my coffee. My camera girl has her coffee. Camera woman has her coffee. We just got done with our walk. So I'm pouring sweat. And now the sun just came out. So awesome. I'm not doing a full garden tour. I am going to just show the things that I'm going to be working on and trying to get done, hopefully before the next garden tour. All right, project 1. Behind me to my left, I need to get the mower out and mow the sunshine mimosa. That's the cute little pink puffs. Oh, there's one over there, but you don't have to show that one. We'll show that when we walk over there. So I need to take care of that. Walk this way. Also, let's call it garden updates as well. So the Schefflera that I put in the ground right here, Claire, can you see it? No, right here, the ones that look dead. Yeah, those ones. I think they actually are rooting out, but they look like crud right now. So the plan is to take more of these and get these looking nicer to make them look like the hedgerow that I've been working towards, and just plant a bunch of them, and whatever takes, whatever doesn't. Survival of the fittest. Onward. Okay, so on my garden tour, somebody commented that this thing right here is a, oh crud, we just looked it up again. What was the name of it?
Yeah.
Bone set, late onset, late bone set, late bone set. I'll put it on the little screen. So apparently it's a perennial. I have no idea where it came from. I'm going to keep it, even though it's growing in my cute little cloche. You can, underneath the bottom of it, Claire. I don't know if you can get that. We might have to roll around to the other side. So I'm going to leave it for now. Potential problem is I think it's poisonous. So not really sure on that. So that's not necessarily a project, but a potential project. But we're keeping it because I'm kind of curious. As you can see, I also have left my floret, both the celosia and all the zinnias, mainly because I don't want weeds to grow and they're taking up weed space until I come out with the garden stuff, which I'll show you over there. Onward. Okay, project here. I did, last you saw, clear out all of the perennial peanut from my planting zone. I need to bring out some, what do you call that stuff?
Mulch, fertilizer.
Keep going. Mulch, fertilizer, she said. No. Compost. I need to put some compost, then plant. It's bagged compost, so let's hope it doesn't have the poison in it. Thanks, Roundup. And then after that, then I'll put the wood chips on. But I need to get stuff planted because when we go to the back, you'll see my seedlings. The cucumbers and the watermelons are going gangbusters, and they need to get in the ground. Still keeping the guava, even though we're not sure we even like guava. Oh, and it looks like I need to pull some weeds out of here. That's not really the project. In the middle, this is the one that I really need to get to because the weeds are now hitting knee height. So that's nice. I'll come out here with my garden hoe. That might be project number 1, or actually, I think project number 1 might need to be in front of the house. I also need to clear out the cannas, that's the leaves here, so that I can plant in here. That's a thing. I don't know how much of the roots are in there. Jasmine, also need to tuck in. Oh, I need to mow over here where those perennial peanuts are. I have a lot of projects, don't I? Yes, the answer is yes, I do. I forget she doesn't have a microphone on, so if she talks, nobody can hear her anyway. We have a lot of projects to do. Let's go this way. I did clear out some weeds again. I do need to clear out the weeds in the front here and continue keeping these ones clear here. And then we also need to get a boat ton more mulch, like ridiculous, a lot more mulch. Okay. We went down here just so we could walk underneath the trellis because it's magical. Do you feel the magic when you walk through it? Let's walk through this one too. The roses are looking amazing, even though they don't have any buds. Oh, project. In front of all these, I need to clear all the weeds because those are actually planting spots for more vegetables and such. And right now it doesn't look like it. All right, come over here. Come over here, Claire. This, I think, is maybe project number 1. I need to get all the weeds again so that we can see. Oh, look it. Oh, project.
Baby vine.
Look it. There, do you see the magic of the vines? Oh, look at this guy. They really, now that I put them up onto the trellis, they are like, oh, I get it. I get what I'm supposed to be doing. I have a function. It's called being beautiful, going up the trellis. All right, so I feel like this is what we need to accomplish first. The middle's accomplish second. Nope. I need to clear, I don't have enough hands and stuff. I need to clear out vegetable space so that I can plant the fruits and vegetables. Oh, look at, I already have weeds growing in on the just recently cleared out circle beneath the olive tree. That's a pain. All right, let's go to the dirty secret. Welcome to the beep show. This is good here. This is sunshine mimosa. There you go. There's one. So, pan. I should put some sort of sound effect in there, like womp womp, or I don't know, boom boom boom, like I don't know, like a jaw. I don't know. It's horrible. So, what I had originally done. So, gosh, how do I even go without going into too much detail? Too much detail. All of these edgers used to be closer to the house. The edgers were moved originally when we had our seawall repaired, so they were already in chunks anyway. I moved them out because what I would like to do is have a path that goes from the garage front and then turns and then goes along the house. But what I want is to have the pathway along the house and then the plantings to the outside of the pathway. 2 reasons. 1, it creeps me out when plants and stuff are along the foundation of the house, especially in Florida, because, you know, critters and such. And then 2, I love the idea of having like this kind of secret garden way to get to the backyard, and that will be accomplished by having the plantings along like here. So you kind of like go through and whatever, make it pretty. So like my neighbors, his are nice, although he'll be real upset when he comes back down and sees all the weeds. Gardening people are not doing what they're supposed to. So you can see how his are all up against the foundation. That's not what I want. The other part to this project is I would like to have a dedicated, like, get the garbage in and out. We do have the drain from the gutters here that we have to contend with. I feel like that's just going to be, because I don't want to have to dink around with having to bury it. That would be a whole nother project, right? So for now, we're going to keep it there and just pop that off when we need to move the garbage cans. Yes, it will be a pain in the butt. Yes, we'll probably forget about it, but it'll be fine. So what I would like to do to get to the actual project after describing the whole thing is do some, so right now we have muhly grass here, my favorite grass, because it turns with the cute pink puffs, pink/purple puffs. I would like to create another hedge basically behind it that goes like right here. So it becomes like a fence to hide the garbage, but it's a hedge fence. It's like a living fence this way. And then take all of my pavers and make an actual, like, so we can get to and from the garbage. Because right now there's like divots and you could basically sprain your ankle. I mean, look at that. It's ridiculous how far down that is. This doesn't sit level. It's just bad. So that's this project over here. And it looks like really bad because all of the tarp that I had over it is clearly now ripped. Weeds are growing in. Onward. Powder puff tree update. Poor little Miss Powder Puff. So when I planted it, I showed that I like clipped all the branches, clipped it off. It grew more branches, but they were kind of low, and I think I did a bad job and let them get too long, too heavy. So then they ripped off. So like down here, they ripped off. So now I had to retrain it, And now I've got 2 branches again. And what I think I'm going to do this time is kind of trim them off so that these branches branch, because I don't want them to rip. Now the plan, this tree won't get very tall and the branches will kind of go out. It's got powder puffs, boop, 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 thus the name. And it'll create like the cutest little shade on the patio and will look so cute amongst the future fruit tree orchard that will be back here. But this was like number 1. I did not film this, and I'm glad I didn't, because when I was done, I thought I was going to pass out and die. I literally had to sit down on the sidewalk over there. I cleared out the weeds again from here and planted a couple of pineapples. Isn't that fun? That's the update on that. Oh, I guess, so the reason why I have the pineapples is because I'm finding that the pineapples actually are a good diversion to the little iguana bitches. I'll have to beep that. And we're on. Welcome to this winter's food, seedling veggies, flowers. I didn't film this one. I did film the floret, the dahlias, and the celosia planting. Gosh, what, 6 months ago now? I didn't do that. I think people have seen seedlings. Anyway, but we've got tons and tons of stuff in here. Tomatoes, Roma. I did do some big ones. Peppers. Look at this cute guy. You got to zoom in close to him. This is a little cucumber. These are the little cucumbers, the gherkins, that look like a miniature watermelon, but they taste like a cucumber and you can pickle them. I haven't had those since my first year garden. And then look at the cute little broccolis. They're getting their first true leaves. Get down in here. So you can see these are the little the leaves that they emerge with, and that's its first true broccoli leaf. Isn't it cute? I know it is. It is. And then over here, we've got ourselves some sugar baby watermelons. Also getting there. Look at this guy's like, get me in the ground. I'm sad. I just watered these again yesterday, but they're thirsty because they're so big. This is why I need to get my garden beds going, specifically for the watermelons, the cucumbers, which over there, look at those ones. How big those leaves are. Those are also cucumbers. Those are market, I think is the variety on those. Mm-hmm. And then we've got a variety of other stuff. So we've got arugulas. Goodness gracious. What's this guy? I don't even know. Oh, collards. I've never grown collards before, but that's fun. Some kale, which I don't even like kale, but I thought maybe I would try it in the garden and see if I like that better. What do I got here? Basil. Chives are a bust. These are still the onions from in the kitchen that I need to get planted. Dill. If we had smell-o-vision, you could actually get in and smell these dillies. Sage and oregano. And then over here, these are dahlias, I believe, or these are the borage, which is which? Flip-flop. These these are the borage flowers, and then these are my dahlias, also floret dahlias. So when I did the dahlias last time, actually that's really funny if you watch those videos, I thought I had dahlias, and then I ended up having celosia and no dahlias. So these ones actually took. I'm very excited about that. These were an experiment of my own seeds, but I think I pulled them off those flowers too early, so literally none took. But now I know I have seeds, which that could be a whole nother video, and I could plant those. I think that's all the update here. Oh, and cameo of our starter named Louise.
And Carol.
Oh, and Carol. She can't be out here because she keeps jumping in the pool, and we don't want to have to dry her right now. So there's our Carol cameo. But she's not able to be out here. Look at her. You should just zoom in and end on her. That's funny with the dirty window. Banana update. The update really is that there isn't an update, in that we don't have any new banana stalks with banana, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Hands. We don't have any new ones. Claire asked a good question. Do I need to clean this up? The answer is yes, I could. But this actually kind of provides its own mulch and its own protection. So bananas hate wind, and if it is windy, all of these ugly looking things protect it. So bananas are kind of a messy plant. They're not technically a tree. They're an herbaceous plant. I can't think of the other plant that it's similar to. I'll put it on the screen when I'm actually getting this on the computer. But what I do want to do is take some, and I said this before too, like see this little guy here is a baby one? I want to dig this up, and over on that horrible secret side, we have the air conditioner that drains, which I think we panned over. You might be able to see it. And they love water. So I think putting it on that side will give us a whole nother banana thing, and we'll just literally be like bananas out the yin yang. We won't even be able to eat them all. But see, like here's a new bait, or a newer one. This one's probably too big to pull up at this point because it's so fat. And I probably should trim that one because I don't like anything touching the roof. Creeps me out. Back to my original comment. But like here, I guess this is another ugly super secret thing. This also will be a path along the house to get to the pool. So like over there you can see the pavers. That's why they extend, because eventually the path would connect. All right, now we're back to the front. Oh, do you want to end on the beautiful rose tree that's blooming? That looks lovely.